Hi, so this video is a little bit different from what I normally do. Um, this is Siren on the PS2 that I have on the screen right now, or Forbidden Siren. And if you see the title of this video, it's about a website that is found on one of the archives you can collect in this game, or it's a required one. And yeah, I just wanted to go over it. So, if you've seen this game before, the level that you collect the archive on is Shiro Miyata's level, day 1, 7 o'clock, and it's mission 2, so that's what I am on right now. I'll just restart the level just so you can see it. So, this is mission 2, acquire ID holder.
I was looking for Mina as well.
Okay.
Let's go to the hospital.
Okay, so I'm just gonna try to do this as quickly as I can. I say quickly and I'm walking slowly as to not alert anybody. But yeah, and just a heads up, I don't do this level the way that it's intended for you to do. There's something that you have to do, which I'll describe here in a second. So to do this second mission here, you go in here and I mean, this isn't meant to be a guide or anything. I don't know why I closed that door. Typically, what you do for this level is as another character, you put a wet towel in this freezer and you turn the freezer on. And then you put the wet towel, or the now frozen towel, in that gap there, and then you set that pig on top of the frozen towel and wait for it to thaw out. And then somebody comes out, which I'll show in a second. Or now, I guess. I mean, you can just break this by hand like that. Oh. See, and he comes out. So you're supposed to use that towel to let the piggy bank break once it thaws, and then the police guy comes out and investigates, to which you knock him out or just go in there. But I just kind of wait for him to try to shoot at me, and when he tries to reload, I go in there and I attack him. So like right now, don't know if that made any sense. There's also a couple, or there's this archive you can collect. I don't know if there's anything else that I can remember. But, okay, so this is what you need to collect in this second mission. It's this wallet. And here in a second I will examine the archive in question after I save my game. And I've just recently completed this game, like 100% completed it. I bought the PS4 copy of it and played it digitally. So I just discovered this little tidbit that I want to show you. And I've been wanting to talk about it, and I haven't really had a chance to. So, until now. So, I'm going to go ahead and skip this because this is not part of what I wanted to show. Where is it? Okay, archive. You go into your archive. And keep in mind this character, Kyoya Suda, he's the very first person you play as in this game. There it is. Okay, so this is Kyoya's student ID. Okay, so I just discovered something while recording this. The thing that I was trying to show you is not actually showing up on my copy that I'm playing currently, because when I discovered this, I don't know what it is, if it's just not on the American version of this game. But I saw it on the PAL version because that's the version that I completed the game and I saw this in. So what I actually did is, here I'm going to show you my screen. Ignore my OBS. I took screenshots on the PAL version on the PS4. As you can see, when you look at the archive of this, it's the same exact thing. Over here, it says press X for more info. And when you go and do that, it opens up. And it has this little occult land website. And you can see it here too. So like I said, I have no idea if it's, the different versions or if you have to do something to enable that. But I even looked at my game file on the PAL version where I had only played about a few hours worth of the game and I unlocked this and it still had this. So I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm not sure if it's the version that I have or if you have to unlock it somehow. Anyway, so this is what I wanted to show you. It says www.occultland.com. So, if you go open up a browser, and here's what I did at first. I just typed occultland.com because that's how you can type most websites nowadays. If you do that, it doesn't work. So you actually have to type www. in front of it. And then this website comes up. And if you follow the story of the game, I know, if you haven't completed the game, if you haven't played very much of it, it's confusing, but it brings up this thread here, which is kind of like, here, I'll just read it to you. So this first section right here says Bloody Village, and there's this little map. And the first thing that stands out to me is, well, first of all, you have that wooden sign, which you see that symbol throughout the game. Mana River, I recognize the name of that river. But yeah, so it reads, live in XX Prefecture. Got lost in the middle of the mountains while enjoying a drive the other day. Drove for about an hour on the dirt mountain road. Found a ghost town and bloodstained clothes everywhere. Yes, I was freaked out and tried to go back to where I was at that moment. I saw an old woman in the deserted house. She was on her hands and knees looking for something. Really got scared after that and ran away from there. Left my camera in that ghost town. I've drawn a map to the creepy ghost town. If you have any information about this ghost town, post it here. Gosh, what was it all about? So, basically, this little town that the person is describing is the location of the game. And you can look this up yourself. Just type in that website and you can kind of read through all of this. I'll kind of skip through it a little bit. The main thing, though, is I think this message right here. It says, cool, did you end up in the ghost town? Murdered XX Village. Sounds awesome. I'm on a summer vacation and have some time, so I'll take a train as close as possible, then drive my lovely car, compact mountain bike. I will enjoy biking and checking this village out. I'll follow this map. And you can see the name, the little username here is SDK, which I believe is that first character you play as in the game. His name is Kyoya Suda. So that would be SD Suda K for Kyoya. That's my guess. And, you know, the fact that all these other messages are unknown. So like I said, you can go and look this up and read through all of these if you're interested. But basically people are like, you know, did that person ever make it back? You know, I pray for SDK. So I thought it was pretty neat, and it's really interesting that this website is still live because this game is it's not very new nowadays. I can't remember the exact date that the game came out. But yeah, so I just wanted to make a little video about this because I haven't seen anything on YouTube about it. I can barely even find anything online about it in general. Even just trying to find a screenshot of the website on the ID, I couldn't find anything online, which is why I had to go onto my PS4 and take screenshots and do it that way. But I find it really interesting that it's not coming up on just my American copy that I've got. But yeah, if anybody ends up watching this, let me know what you think about this. I've heard that other games kind of do this same type of thing sometimes. This is my first encounter with anything like this, so I thought it was really, really neat. And I never even looked through all of the archives until after I collected all of them. And there's a secret cutscene you get if you collect all the archives. But I won't spoil anything. But yeah, once you start reading all the archives and you've seen all the cutscenes in the games and you've done all the missions and stuff, everything kind of pieces together, and it is pretty interesting. And if anybody's watching this that hasn't played the game, I definitely recommend it. And this video isn't meant to be like a review of the game or anything, but I will say when I first played it, I definitely didn't think I would complete the game, let alone like 100% the game. But if you can get into it, I really, really recommend it. I think it's really neat. Anyway, that's about it. Yeah, let me know what you think, and thanks for watching.